What's up, boys and girls, and those of you who haven't yet made up your mind. It's been a long time since I've done one of these videos, so I figured I might as well show you guys what I've been working on. Welcome to the lockdown.
Or will you fucking fight back? Or will you fucking fight back?
So one of the first things that's obviously super important, first thing you see when you try to walk into my garage gym, is this net mesh thing. Fucking necessary because I hate flies. I will murder a fly if it ever buzzes around me, as one of the sounds I hate the most in the world. So this is really awesome. $60, $70 thereabouts. I'll spend that money again immediately. Get one, because you're gonna have a garage gym. Next important thing for me, flooring. Garage gym, whatever. Horse stall mats are gonna be your best bet. Period. They're cheap. Well, relatively cheap. Each one is 4x6, 3/4 inch thick, and weighs about 100 pounds. So they're not going to move, and they're roughly going for like $35 to $60 a piece, depending on the quality. You don't need anything crazy. I have no idea how many things I have in here. I think there's like 13 in here. So that can add up pretty quickly, but you must have. Protect your floors. So one of the first things I did was built a deadlift platform. Put my own logo. So yeah, there's an amazing tutorial. It's very easy actually. Just a lot of like grunt work. A tutorial. The name of the guy is blanking me right now, but he's on YouTube. Just look up DIY deadlift platform. Straight ahead, straightforward. I mean, I think all total in materials, because I made one mat, like I think there's like 3 pieces of plywood here, like thick, like it's like this was like a $200 to $300, I think, all materials all included. But awesome. Not as quiet as you would probably want, but again, protecting the floors. Plus I just think it looks dope. Alright, now let's talk about the actual equipment itself. First main thing you need is a rack. Now the rack can depend on your needs. For me, I need a power rack, especially one with a pulley. And this one had one built with it. And this was right at the height of the pandemic, so I was very lucky to get this last one. And this was around $700. Do you need a squat rack, power rack with a pulley? Maybe not, but it all depends on your needs. Comparable ones, the ones I want to upgrade to, like from like Rock Fitness or Rogue, are like $2,200. So maybe I'll stick with this one for a little bit. So we got medicine balls, varying weights. These are dead weight balls, so they don't bounce back up. Use them for group fitness classes and things. And then you gotta have some form of cardio machine, especially in the Midwest when it gets really cold and you can't go nowhere, or it gets ridiculously hot and you'll die if you go outside, or it gets ridiculously rainy and you get drowned. There's always some shit going on. So we have the Freemotion T10.B Reflex treadmill. I say all that just so you can see that it's probably not something you need. Because if you look up this treadmill, it's like around $6,000 to $7,000. I didn't pay that much. That would be insane. Somebody gave me a hookup, and I love her for it because this thing's a beast. But I'm not paying $7,000 for a goddamn treadmill. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What's wrong with you people? The main piece of cardio equipment that does get used in here is this Airbike, aka Annabelle, because it's evil. And it's quite terrible, but it's awesome. I got it from some guy, like some boxing gym. If I remember, this was $500. So like brand new, retail they're like $700. So again, always try to look out for some deals, try to save some money. So here we got 2 types of benches. We got a flat bench over here, adjustable bench over here. This one's from Rep Fitness. This one is from a company called Get RX, and this was, I taught some guy to give me this for like 50 bucks when I bought some bumper plates off him. This one was new, so I had to pay retail, but that's like $150 for that. This, I think the retail of that is like $300 or $350 or something stupid. Again, Facebook Marketplace, or people still use Craigslist? Is that a thing? Craigslist? Is that a thing? I don't know. But try to look for deals, because this shit can get expensive real quick. And speaking of getting expensive real quick, dumbbells. More specifically, rubber Hex dumbbells. In case of these ones, the ones that have all the white lettering, these are all brand new off the Rep Fitness website. And they were really important for me to get these specific ones, which are a rubber grip, especially during the winter, because this is a detached garage. I do have a heater installed, but during the winter you will freeze your damn fingers off if you try to grab one of these metal ones if I haven't warmed it up yet. So these rubber grips help solve that. So they were a must. A little bit expensive for the dumbbells, from 55s up to 100s with the rack. I think that was around $3 grand. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Alright, so over here we have the Fusion, the NordicTrack Fusion CST. Got this from a lady, again, Facebook Marketplace. Might be sensing a theme here. For like half off, it was $1,000 bucks. Still hurt, but the retail was like $2 grand, and it was brand new. This girl's named Gertrude, and you can do a lot of things. Cable flies, obviously, tricep extensions. Utilize it for a lot of different things, including a super budget ski erg. Like a ski erg, just rack it up and rock through and stuff like that. So it just adds a lot of variety, which is something that's like needed for me, because I have different clients with different ways of training, different goals. So it wouldn't make sense to have them all stuck doing a lot of the same stuff. So really cool. Necessary? No, but nice addition. And speaking of not really necessary but still kind of cool, Tank M1 800, and I got a free like wall mount thing. Again, group classes, awesome. Very limited in its usability, just because it's very weather dependent. Obviously, I could have people do this during the snow. It has like rugged wheels and stuff, but it's pretty much just like a spring. It's a fall thing, and if it doesn't rain, like, I'm not trying to get sued because somebody tore an ACL slipping during the rain. That's ridiculous. But it's fun. It's fun. Not necessary. I covered it before, but it's expensive. You don't need to get one. Alright, so we got the reverse hyper Scout from Westside Barbell. Rogue Fitness sells them. I covered this earlier in a previous video. It's nice. It folds up, so it creates a little bit more space. It's still huge. It's like comes up to my chest. I'm 5'11", so it's like it's huge. But not necessary. It's really great though, especially if you have like lower back issues and things like that. You want to help clients have a different way of hitting their hamstrings and glutes. But for your general home gym, no, not necessary. I think this was, if I recall, 300. I want to say 300 or 350. So things add up. Like if you don't have like a game plan, you're gonna end up spending a lot of money. For me, a lot of this is, I say it's not necessary, but for me, it's become my business, so necessary. But for you, no. The average person, no. Alright, and over here we got the corner of randomness. So we have a boxing bag here, anchored down. Don't use it as much as I should. Your boy's getting a little flabby. A hip thrust machine, the thruster light from Brett Contreras. It's pretty nice, especially in a tight space. It's good. It's not amazing, but it's good. Spin bike, just roll it out if need be. A TheraCore for balance training, things like that. Massage table over here, sandbags, and attachment for cables. If I could, was I even in there? Am I in that shot at all? Can't tell. And then over here, we have what I call a recovery station. So we have everything from muscle scrapers, from, I forget what this company is called. I don't know. Muscle scrapers, massage guns, back warmers / massagers, foam rollers, compression boots, CBD cream, like the works. I'm very big into recovery because I'm a broken old man. So massage, all that kind of stuff, get you moving, get you going for the next day. Very important. And then there's miscellaneous things, like obviously weights. I was adding it recently. I think there's like over 900 pounds in bumper plates, and then miscellaneous different like iron plates. Obviously, the general person is not going to need that much. I probably could use a little bit more depending on how big my group fitness classes grow, because I'm going to have more for different people. But that's not necessary. And then there's things like mats, obviously barbells needed. Depending on how fancy you want to get, you can go anywhere from like a basic barbell for like 50 to 100 bucks. You can find off, again, Facebook Marketplace. I feel like I'm plugging them a lot. All the way to like something like $700 kabuki bars. And that's all at your own discretion whether it's necessary or not. Most times it's not. Like a regular barbell is going to be fine. However, there's going to be a big difference between like a fancy like Rogue Ohio power bar versus like something you bought at Dick's for like $100 bucks, you know. I don't think I'm missing anything. I mean, there's my heater, which is necessary because we get below minus 30 sometimes here. And then I have an AC unit that pours out. It does pretty well. And that's the gym. That's the lockdown. We got towels, we got a fridge stocked with drinks and stuff, water, and beer. Mostly water. And we rock out. So yeah. It's my home away from home. That's attached to my home.